Well, hey, neighbor, it's me, Angie. Come on in. Well, you'll have to have your rain gear today. Your raincoat, your galoshes, rain boots, an umbrella, something in order to when you get here to get into the house. Unless you don't mind the rain hitting you, and then that's fine too. It is 37 degrees here in Mississippi this morning, and it is raining. It's 80% chance of rain all day today. And what did my husband do? He got up and went hunting this morning. Oh, anyway, I've never understood that over 35 years of him getting up out of a warm bed, warm house, and getting out in the cold to go hunt something that may or may not walk by. I mean, I don't understand that. But anyway, today is our neighborhood chat. But as you can tell, I'm better. I don't have all that sinus drainage and cough and croup and all that, so I'm better. And my family had their Christmas celebration this weekend because Berkeley has to be home next weekend so Santa Claus can come to see her. So we had our Christmas here. And our neighborhood chat's going to be about family and Christmas and celebrating the holidays and sort of on that subject. And what I really want to talk about, and I noticed it this weekend when all my family was here. I was just sitting back watching, each person open their gift and the smiles on their face and how happy they were. And when we were eating our meal, because James, of course, cooked this huge meal, and we enjoyed that. We had dressing, corn casserole, broccoli and cheese, ham, potato salad, corn on the cob, and oh my gosh, I can't count the desserts that we had. But I'm sure there's something. Oh, serving brown and serve rolls, dressing. I'm sure there's something I missed. But we all got to sit around the table and eat together, which warms my heart because we don't get to do that too often. But what I want to share with you about the Christmas holidays, I know it can be rough on some people to go through the holidays for one reason or the other. Not being able financially to get the things that you would like to get for your family. Someone has passed away. Someone is sick and you're having to take care of them, or you're tired from being the caregiver. There's just so many reasons that people are not really in the Christmas spirit. And I can completely understand that. But what I want to share with you, and it's something I noticed when my children were here, I just took a moment and just watched what was going on. Instead of just rushing through it, I just stopped and just took a moment to really be present. Just be there. Enjoy every little moment that we had. Because I was thinking back on Christmases when my children were young and how fast time goes by. And how I enjoyed those Christmases. And now Berkeley is getting to be able to bring those moments back to me, because for years we didn't have anybody but grown children. And Christmas is just not the same without having the little kids that are so excited about every little thing. Now, don't get me wrong, we enjoyed each other. And we loved to spend time with each other on Christmas Day, but it wasn't the same as having a little child. But just remember, if you're going through something this year that you normally you have not had to go through, a death, a sickness. Maybe you're sick yourself and you just don't really feel it. Maybe you hadn't gotten over something in the past that allows you to be able to celebrate Christmas to the fullest. So please take time to really, really enjoy every moment of every day, not just Christmas. Because, and I say this often, we're not promised tomorrow. You know, I'm 55. And I don't know how many years I have left, but let's just say I live 20 more years. That's 75. Do you know how fast that's going to go? And when I reach 75, you know, it's going to be just a yearly thing. I hope I reach 75. So cherish every moment of every day. And you say, it's me, Angie. How do I do that? You don't know my life. You don't know what I'm living. No, I don't. But what I want to say to you is always look and try to find something that will bring you joy. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the rain and the cold, but I don't mind it. James has a fire going in the fireplace right now. I love a fire in my fireplace. I love to hear the rain. I love the cold. Everybody doesn't. And another thing I want to share with you. Be authentic. I know I've said this before, but people are missing out when they don't get to see the real you. And you say, oh, they don't want to see the real me because the real me is horrible. No, people love to see real. They don't want to see all this phony baloney stuff, this pretending that you are one way, and in reality, you're not. You know, just be yourself. Be who you really are. Your likes, your dislikes, what makes you happy, why you're sad. If you cannot admit to where you are in life right now, whether you're happy, sad, you know, you want to give up, you don't want to fight. If you can't just admit where you are right now, things will never change. You have to just say where your life is right now, good, bad, or indifferent. And that's the starting point of being able to change. Now, I know during the holidays, people that are grieving, that have lost someone in the past, especially if it's close to Christmas, if that person has passed away, you know, around Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, the holidays are not the same. You know, my brother passed away right after July the 4th when my son was 7 months old. So July the 4th, Independence Day, is not really well, it used to not be a happy holiday. But I've turned it around back into a celebration because, you know, he wouldn't want me to sit around and not celebrate and be happy and enjoy my life. I mean, he would want me to enjoy every moment of my life. I know he would. And I'm sure your loved ones would want you to enjoy your life, go on and just be happy. And look, there's no time limit on grief. And some people are so cruel when it comes to telling people to put a timestamp on grief. I mean, everybody grieves differently. And the greater the loss, the longer the grief. Now, I would never tell anybody how to grieve or how long to grieve. And I wouldn't want anybody to tell me. You know, when somebody's grieving, the only responsibility you have is to be there for that person. That's it. You know, I think we've talked about responsibility before and what that word means. You know, responsibility means the ability to respond to your circumstances. You know, it's not your ability to respond to everybody else's business. It's your ability to respond to what's going on in your life, to take care of what's going on with you, not try to take care of somebody else's. You know, everybody or some people think their responsibility is to take care of this and take care of that, when in reality it's not. So I'm telling you, when somebody is really grieving, your responsibility is to be there for the person. Don't try to fix it, because you can't fix that. There's nothing you can say that's going to make that person feel better that has lost a loved one. And don't ever say, I know what you're going through. No, 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 no. You just look that person straight in the eye and you say, I'm here if you need me. Just remember that. I love you. I'm here and I'm praying for you. That's all they need. They don't need advice. They don't need you to compare your loss to their loss. So in this time of year when we're, celebrating Christmas, let's be conscious of what people are going through. Let's be kind. Let's be who we really are. Let's think about our purpose. And you say, oh, I don't have a purpose. As long as you have breath in your lungs, you have a purpose. You may not know it. You may not know what it is because you're letting this mind pay attention to what everybody else is doing, and you're not paying attention to trying to be staying out of people's business and being who you truly can be. Can you imagine if you just paid attention to what you want to become instead of wondering how everybody else is becoming what they want to become, and how are they buying this, and how are they getting this, and how is their channel growing? Mine's not doing anything. Okay, first of all, you're paying more attention to them than you are you. Let's try not to keep up with the Joneses. Let's love the Joneses. Embrace them. Be inclusive. I like inclusive and not exclusive. I want you to get this, if you don't get anything else out of what I'm trying to tell you. These few little things. Be real. No matter what it looks like. People are going to love you. I'm telling you, they're going to love you. If they can love me, an older lady that lives in a little small town in Mississippi, can have 800 subscribers on YouTube, they're definitely going to love you. Okay, be real. Genuinely care about people. Don't pretend. You have these pretenders out there that they pretend that they care about you, or they are supporting your channel, and some of them aren't. Some of them don't even like us. Never pretend. Always be genuine. Now, you can be nice, but not pretend. And love yourself. You got to love who you are. And I've said before in my videos, I've changed a lot. I've gained weight. I've in a wheelchair now. I've had a lot to have to learn to love that is different about me from a few years ago. Because the person I am now, it was hard for me to learn to love. Because I don't walk. I'm heavy. I have a lot of medical problems. But I do love me. And when you get to that point where you can say, I am who I am, what I am, and you can either accept me or not accept me, then you're on the road to just build and build and build. And with that being said, neighbor, remember, I love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I love your comments. You know that. And don't forget, this is our neighborhood chat. It seems like forever since we've had one. And I feel like I've just went all over the place with different topics. But I hope you take one little thing out of something I said and run with it. Just run with it. Enjoy life. I don't know how many times I have to say that. Enjoy life. Wake up. Write down. I woke up this morning. Number 1. Number 2, the sun is shining. Number 3, I have shelter. I have food. I have friends. I have family. I mean, if you just started writing all that down, how can you not feel happy about everything that I just said? So remember, you are loved. And with that being said, neighbor, bye.